Sicilian defense, Taimanov, Bastrikov, English attack, 7, nf6. Balanced, neither player ever had an advantage. That game was pretty competitive. Both players had an amazing opening. That was an incredible middle game by both players. Sharp games are frequently the result of starting with the king's pawn, since it dominates the center and frees up the bishop and queen on the light squares. The c-pawn in the Sicilian defense controls the d4 square. Nf3 moves the knight toward the center in anticipation of a pawn push on d4, where it will be ready to retake the piece if black captures on d4. The dark squared bishop has a fresh opening created by e6, and the queen has a new diagonal created by e6. d4 offers to trade the more important central d4 pawn for the c5 pawn in exchange for more control of the center and quick development. Cx d4 gives black 2 central pawns versus 1 central pawn for white. Nx d4 recaptures the pawn and activates the knight in return for having 1 central pawn versus black's 2 central pawns. Nc6 challenges the knight on d4 and controls the e5 square. Nc3 defends the e4 pawn and puts more pressure on the d5 square. Qc7 defends the knight on c6 and controls the important d6 and e5 squares. b3 develops the bishop and defends the knight on d4. a6 sets up the pawn drive at b5 and prevents the white pieces from approaching b5. Qd2 develops the queen, supports the bishop on e3 and prepares queenside castling. Nf6 develops the knight toward the center, attacks the e4 pawn and controls the d5 square. Castling gets the king to a safer square, out of the center of the board, while also developing a rook. Castling queenside tends to be more active because the rook is closer to the center. By doing this, a bishop moves out of its beginning square and into the action. This poses a threat to strike a knight. It is the final book action. This prepares the bishop for development. This threatens to kick a knight. It is best. A pawn kicks the opposing knight, forcing it to move or risk being captured. It is ideal. This strikes a rival knight. It is ideal. Though not the best move technically, it was interesting. That's good. This takes down a knight who is helpless. It is ideal. Backs off. It is ideal. This move puts the queen on a safer square. It is best. That knight will get material if captured. It is ideal. Recaptures. It is ideal. This mobilizes the knight, allowing it to control more of the board. This is the only move that works. It is a great move. This removes a knight that put the king in check. This is the only good move. It is a great move. Backs off. It is ideal. This is the only move that works. This threatens to win a pawn. It is best. This prevents the adversary from winning a pawn. It is ideal. This enables the adversary to issue a checkmate threat. It is incorrect. There was only one good move there. This ignores an opportunity to threaten checkmate. It is a miss. Thus, the attacked pawn is protected. This poses a material threat. It is ideal. This activates a piece and simultaneously wins time by attacking an opposing knight. This is the only move that works. It is a great move. This is an equal trade. This is the only good move. It is a great move. Recaptures. It is ideal. This buys time by putting a rook in danger and getting it to flee. It is ideal. It is a fair deal after all captures. It is ideal. This is the only move that works. It is a great move. This steps away from the checking queen. This is the only good move. It is a great move. This is the only move that works. It is a great move. A rook enters the action after developing outside of its starting square as a result. It is ideal. It was a free pawn there. It is ideal. That was a truly amazing move. It is brilliant. This turns the pawn into a passed pawn, which means no other pawn may oppose it as it advances. It is ideal. What I would have advised is that it is ideal. Backs off. It is ideal. This is the only good move. It is a great move. This avoids the queen's check. It is ideal. The pawn is now passed because it can no longer be challenged by opposing pawns as it tries to promote. It is best. This steps away from the checking queen. It is best. This is the only move that works. It is a great move. Balanced, neither player ever had an advantage. That game was pretty competitive. Both players had an amazing opening. That was an incredible middle game by both players.